1. Formal greetings and farewells. Hello. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thanks. Oh, excuse me, here's my bus. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
2. Informal greetings and farewells. Hi. How are you?
Fine, thanks, and you?
Just fine. Where are you going?
To the library.
Okay. I'll see you later. So long.
So long.
3. Time.
What time is it?
It's 4:45.
Aren't we supposed to be at Jim's house by 5 o'clock?
5 or 5:30. He said it didn't make any difference.
Then maybe we could pick your suit up at the cleaners.
Sure, we have plenty of time. 4. Birthdays.
How old are you?
9, but I'll be 10 on May 16th.
I'm older than you. I'll be 10 on May 14th.
Are you going to have a birthday party?
Maybe. I'll have to ask my mother.
5. A crowded theater. Excuse me, is this seat taken?
No, it isn't.
Would you mind moving over one, so my friend and I can sit together?
No, not at all.
Thanks a lot. 6. Mistakes. Where did John go?
He went to the drugstore.
To the bookstore?
No, I said he went to the drugstore.
Oh, I misunderstood you. I thought you said bookstore.
How could you make a mistake like that? Weren't you paying attention? Congratulations. I'm glad somebody's happy.
Why? What's the matter?
Oh, I'm just worried. I guess I have to take a history exam next week.
8. Ordering a meal.
Are you ready to order now, sir?
Yes. I'll have tomato soup, roast beef, mashed potatoes, and peas.
That's tomato soup, roast beef, mashed potatoes, and peas. How do you want the beef, rare, medium, or well done?
Well done, please.
Anything to drink?
Just water. I'll have coffee with my dessert. 9. A telephone call.
Hello.
Hello. May I speak to Alice Weaver, please?
Just a minute. Alice, it's for you.
Hello.
Hi, Alice. This is Fred. Would you like to go to a movie tonight?
Thanks, I'd love to. I haven't been to a movie for a long time.
Good. I'll pick you up around 7:30, then. The movie starts at 8.
Fine, I'll be ready.
10. Formal introductions.
Mr. Wilson, I'd like you to meet Dr. Edward Smith.
How do you do, Dr. Smith?
How do you do?
Dr. Smith is an economist. He's just finished writing a book on international trade.
Oh? That's my field, too. I work for the United Nations.
In the development department, by any chance?
Yes. How did you guess?
I've read your articles on technical assistance. They're excellent.
11. Asking directions.
Excuse me. Could you tell me which way Dobson's bookstore is?
Yes, it's that way. You go 2 blocks, then turn left. It's on the corner opposite the post office.
Thanks, I've only been in town a few days, so I really don't know my way around yet.
Oh, I know how you feel. We moved here a year ago, and I still don't know where everything is.
12. Informal introductions.
Who's the tall woman next to Barbara?
That's Mary Anderson. Didn't you meet her at Steve's party?
No, I wasn't at Steve's party.
Oh. Then let me introduce you to her now. Mary, this is my friend Jim.
Hi, Jim. Nice to meet you.
I'm glad to meet you. Can't we sit down somewhere and talk?
Sure, let's sit over there. Sure, let's sit over there. Sure, let's sit over there. Sure, let's sit over there.
13. Games.
Say, Joe, do you play bridge?
No, I don't play any card games. But I know how to play chess. How about you, George?
Well, I happen to be one of the best chess players around.
Okay. Let's play, then. We'll see who's the best. 14. Sports. Say, what's your favorite sport?
It's hard to say. I like golf a lot, but I guess I like tennis better.
Do you play much tennis?
Yes, quite a bit. How about a game sometime?
Sorry. I'm strictly a spectator. Football, baseball, basketball, golf, I watch them all. 15. Coincidences. Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
No, I don't think so.
But your face is so familiar. Wait a second, I know. We were on the same flight to New York last month.
Oh, yes. Now I remember. What a coincidence to meet in San Francisco.
Well, you know what they say, it's a small world. 16. Safety. There's the shoe store we've been looking for. It's just across the street.
Wait. You can't cross the street in the middle of the block. You have to cross at the corner.
Oh, come on. Let's go across here.
Look out. You nearly got hit by that car. Now do you see why you should cross at the corner?
I guess you're right. I'll be more careful after this. 17. Taking a vacation. Did you say you're going to take a vacation next month?
Yes, my family and I are going to New York for a week. We want to visit the museums and see some plays.
I envy you. I haven't had a vacation for a long time. I wish I could get away for a while.
You can take a vacation sometime soon, can't you?
No, there's too much work to do. Maybe next year, though. 18. Health.
I hear you've been ill.
Well, I had the flu for a couple of weeks, but I'm fine now.
You're looking well. By the way, did you hear about Mrs. Jackson?
No, what about her?
She had such a bad case of the flu that they had to take her to the hospital.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
19. Musical instruments.
Listen. Somebody's playing the piano.
Yeah, it sounds nice, doesn't it? I wish I could play a musical instrument.
Don't you play the violin?
No, but my sister does. Actually, she's pretty good at it.
I took flute lessons for a couple of years, but I never learned to play very well. I guess I don't have any musical talent.
Oh, that's not true. You sing very well. I can't even do that.
20. Recipes.
Would you like some cookies? I just made them.
Thank you. Yes, I would.
These are chocolate, and those are almond flavored.
I guess I'll try a chocolate one first. This is delicious. Are they hard to make?
No, they're really quite easy. Wait a minute, I've got the recipe right here. See, these are the ingredients, and then you just follow the directions.
That does look easy. I think I'll make some tonight.
21. Weather.
Brrr. I'm cold. I thought it was supposed to get warmer today.
Yeah, I thought so, too. That's what the weatherman said.
It must be the wind that makes it so cold. I'm freezing.
Me, too. Let's go inside.
Okay. It's no fun standing out here, even if the sun is shining.
22. Having things done. Excuse me. I wonder if you can help me.
Sure. What is it?
I want to have my hair cut, but I can't find a barber shop.
I know where one is. Come on, I'll show you.
23. Transportation.
Shall we take a taxi or a bus to the meeting?
We'd better take a bus. It's almost impossible to find a taxi during rush hour.
Isn't that a bus stop over there?
Yes. Oh, there's a bus now. We'll have to run to catch it.
Okay. Oh, no. We just missed it.
Never mind. There'll be another one in 10 minutes. 24. Mailing letters. Do you mind if we stop by the post office? One have to mail these letters and I don't have any stamps.
Oh, I have some. We don't need to go all the way to the post office.
That would save time. Can you let me have 2 airmail stamps and 1 regular one?
Here you are. Are you sure that's enough?
Yes, that's fine. Now all we have to do is find a mailbox. 25. Animals.
That's a beautiful cat. I wonder who it belongs to.
It belongs to the Browns. They live across the street from us. They have 3 cats, 2 dogs, and a canary.
They certainly must like pets. But how do all those animals get along with each other?
Don't ask me. Ask the Browns. 26. Shopping.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a pair of white gloves. I think I wear size 6.
The white gloves are on this counter. Let's see. Here's a size 6. These are very nice, and they're washable, too.
Oh, I'll try them on. They seem to fit. How much are they?
$5.
All right. I'll take them.
That'll be $5.20 with the tax.
27. Weddings.
Guess what? Paul and Susan are engaged.
Really? When did that happen?
A week ago. They met last summer and now, just think, they'll be married soon.
Have they set a date for the wedding?
No, not yet. But Susan says they'd like to get married in November or December. Then they'll go to Hawaii for their honeymoon.
28. Comparing. I think this material is much prettier than that, don't you?
Well, I don't know. I like them both. Why do you like that one better?
Well, the design is more interesting and the colors are brighter. And it's not as expensive, either.
Oh, I see what you mean. And besides, these colors are more becoming to you.
Do you really think so? I'll buy it, then. 29. Pastimes. What do you do in your spare time?
Oh, nothing special. I read, watch TV, go to the movies.
Don't you have any hobbies, like stamp collecting or things like that?
No, I don't have any hobbies. How about you?
I have just one, photography. It's expensive, but it's a lot of fun. 30. Greetings, acquaintances. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Just fine, thanks. How are you?
Wonderful. Things couldn't be better.
31. Greetings, good friends. Hi. What's up?
Nothing much. What's new with you?
Not too much. I've been pretty busy.
Me too. Seems like all I do is eat and sleep.
Gotta go. Call me tonight.
Okay. Check you later.
32. Daily needs.
This is the last of the milk.
I know. I intend to go to the store today.
Would you get some of that new cereal we saw advertised on TV?
Which one?
You know, the one with the silly ad about how vitamins jump up and down.
Oh, you mean Kiki's?
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, I'll see. Sometimes the stores don't have some of the new kinds of cereal.
33. Airport bus. What time does the bus leave for the airport?
I don't know. It used to leave every half hour, but I think the schedule's been changed.
Do you know the telephone number to call?
It's Enterprise 74700. At least that's what it used to be.
Yeah, I'll try it. They don't seem to answer.
I expect that it's a little too early. I don't think they open until 9 o'clock.
34. Making a date. What time are you leaving tomorrow?
You mean to go to the graduation ceremony?
Yes, I'd like to go with you if I may.
I'd be delighted to take you. I plan to leave here about 9:30.
Fine. I can be ready by then.
Okay. I'll pick you up at your house.
See you tomorrow, then, about 9:30. 35. Effort.
I give up. I simply can't learn French.
Why do you say that? I think you're making a lot of progress.
No, I'm not. I try and I still can't speak it very well.
Learning any language takes a lot of effort. But don't give up. Why don't we practice those dialogues together?
Good idea. That just might help.
36. Catching a bus. Is this where I catch the bus for the zoo?
You can take a T30 from here, but then you have to walk about 6 blocks.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Actually, if you go to the bus stop in the next block, you can take a Z8 which will let you right off in front of the zoo.
Maybe that's what I'll do. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
37. Ordering breakfast.
Would you like to order now?
Yes. I'd like bacon and eggs with buttered toast. No jelly.
What would you like to drink?
Do you have hot chocolate?
Yes, we do.
Then, I'll have a cup of hot chocolate.
How do you want your eggs?
Over easy, please. 38. Near accident.
How about that?
What? What happened?
Did you see what that guy did?
No. I was looking the other way.
He made a U-turn right in the middle of the block and almost hit a kid on a bicycle.
Drivers get crazier every day.
Right. Nobody wants to drive by the rules anymore.
39. What's for dinner?
I wonder what we should have for dinner this evening?
Are you asking me?
Yes, I am. I really don't feel much like cooking, but the family must eat.
Well, you know me. I can always eat pizza, or spaghetti.
So I've noticed. You're putting on a little weight, aren't you?
I know. Don't remind me. I'm starting a new diet day after tomorrow.
It's about time.
40. At the hotel. Yes, sir. May I help you?
I have a reservation for tonight. Tony Davis.
Just a moment, please, while I check. That is correct. You have a reservation for a 3-room suite for tonight.
I'm afraid there's been a mistake. I only asked for a single room, not a suite.
I'm sorry, Mr. Davis, but we have only the suite available. Your request arrived too late to reserve a single. There's a large convention in town this week and we're full up.
Well, if that's the way it is, I'll have to take it.
Just sign the register here and I'll have your bags sent up later. It's suite 718. 41. Arrival time. What time does Mother's plane get in?
I'm not sure, but I think at 2:35. I'll call the airline to make sure.
Why don't you do that while I change my clothes?
Do you think Dick or Brenda will want to go?
I don't know. I guess we could call them.
I know Dick has to work, but maybe Brenda can go.
Okay. Call her first, then the airline. I'll go get ready. 42. Going for a walk. What did you say?
I said that it's a lovely day. Why don't we go for a walk?
Can you wait a few minutes? I have to finish this litter.
Don't take too long. It would be a shame not to take advantage of such lovely weather.
I won't be long. No more than 10 minutes. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll meet you in the park?
Believe I will. Look for me near the rock garden.
43. Academy Awards.
Did you see the Academy Awards program last night on TV?
I watched for a while, then I had to go to bed.
You missed a good show. I didn't agree with the selection for Best Picture, though.
I guess I missed that part. What happened?
Oh, they chose some picture that was so avant-garde that no one understands it.
Well, I don't go to the movies very often. You know me. I prefer more active type things.
Too bad. I really wanted to discuss it with someone.
44. After the movie.
I really enjoyed that movie.
I did, too.
What part did you like the best?
Oh, I don't know. I guess the scene that grabbed me the most was the one in which the old man was dying.
I liked that one, too. In fact, I cried.
To tell you the truth, I had a few tears in my eyes.
Now what?
How about a Coke and a hamburger?
Super.
45. At the bank. May I help you?
I'd like to cash this check, please.
Do you have an account with us?
Yeah. Here's my identification card.
Do you want large or small bills?
Actually, I want to buy some traveler's checks.
What denomination?
20s would be fine.
Do you want the whole amount in traveler's checks?
Yes, please.
46. Discussing a news story.
Did you hear about that guy who was struck by lightning?
You mean that man up in Maine?
That's the one, the blind guy who could see again.
I read about him in the paper this week. He'd been blind for about 8 or 9 years.
Huh. Wasn't he also able to hear again after the lightning hit him?
Right. He didn't have to wear a hearing aid anymore.
I think it was a miracle.
Me too.
47. Talking it over. Can't we go someplace and talk? It's so crowded in here.
Well, there's a little park down the street about 3 blocks. It's usually not crowded this time of day.
Let's go. I need to get some fresh air anyway.
Just what is it you want to talk about?
You remember that note you sent me last month?
Which one? The one about the trip out west?
Yeah. That's the one. Listen. I've got a terrific idea about the whole project and we need to discuss it.
Wonderful. I'd like to hear some of your ideas.
48. Weekend plans. Hi. I'm glad I ran into you.
Why? What's up?
How'd you like to go on a hike this weekend?
All weekend?
Well, just Saturday and Sunday.
I'm not sure I can be gone all weekend. I promised to help my sister move Saturday.
How about Sunday, then? We could start early in the morning.
I might be able to do that. Tell you what. Let me check and I'll call you at home tonight.
Great. I'll talk to you later.
So long.
49. At the doctor's office. What seems to be the problem?
Well, I have a bad cough and a sore throat. I also have a headache.
How long have you had these symptoms?
About 3 days now. And I'm really tired, too.
It sounds like you've got the flu. Take aspirin every 4 hours and get plenty of rest. Make sure you drink lots of fluids. Call me if you're still sick next week.
Okay, thanks.
50. Dinner invitation.
Don't forget. We're invited out to dinner tonight.
Oh. I almost forgot. Thanks for reminding me. What time?
7:30. We should leave the house by 6:30. You know how bad the traffic is that time of night.
It's informal, isn't it?
Yeah. You can wear your new sports jacket.
Okay. I'll try to get home a little early.
Good. Bye-bye.
51. Making a purchase. How much is this?
You mean the large one or the small one?
The large one.
They're on special this week. They've been reduced to $5.
Is this the only kind you have?
No. We have some that are different in style but not in color. They're over there. Do you see the sign?
Oh, yes. I think I'll look at those over there before I decide.
Very well. Just take your time.
52. Bedtime.
Did you lock the doors?
All except the back door. I left that open for Tim. He took the dog for a walk.
Well, I'm going on to bed. I'm bushed.
Okay. I'm going to stay up a while. I've got to go over the household budget. We're a little overspent this month.
Please tell Tim to close the door to the basement. I don't want the dog down there tonight.
Okay. Good night. See you at breakfast. 53. What time is it?
What time is it? We're going to be late.
It's 7:15. We're on time. Don't panic.
But I thought we had to be at the restaurant by 7:30 for the surprise party. We'll never make it there with all this evening traffic.
Sure we will. Rush hour is almost over. Anyway, the party starts at 8 o'clock. But I do need help with directions. Can you call the restaurant and ask them where we park our car? 54. Formal introductions.
Mr. Wilson, I'd like you to meet Dr. Edward Smith.
It's nice to meet you, Dr. Smith.
Pleasure to meet you, too.
Dr. Smith is an economist. He just finished writing a book on international trade.
Oh? That's my field, too. I work for the United Nations.
In the development program, by any chance?
Yes. How did you guess?
I've read your articles on technical assistance. They're excellent.
55. Informal greetings and farewells.
Hi, Helen. How's it going?
Fine, thanks. And you?
Just fine. Where are you off to?
To the library. I've got a history exam next week and need to start studying. Ugh.
Oh, no. Well, I'll see you later then. Good luck.
Thanks. See you later.
56. Formal greetings. Good morning, Professor Austin. How are you doing?
Good morning, James. I am doing well. And you?
I'm great, thank you. This is my friend Emma. She is thinking about applying to this college. She has a few questions. Would you mind telling us about the process, please?
Hello, Emma. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm more than happy to speak with you. Please stop by my office next week.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Professor. Thank you so much for helping us.
Don't mention it. Hopefully, I will be able to answer your questions.
57. A telephone call. Hi, Alice, it's John. How are you?
Oh, hi, John. I was just thinking about you.
That's nice. I was wondering if you'd like to go to a movie tonight.
Sure, I'd love to. What's playing?
I was thinking about that new comedy Lights Out. What do you think?
Sounds great.
Okay, I'll pick you up around 7:30. The movie starts at 8 o'clock.
See you then. Bye.
58. Can you say that again? Hello? Hi, Stephanie. How are things at the office?
Hi, Luke. How are you? Can you please stop and pick up extra paper for the computer printer?
What did you say? Can you repeat that, please? Did you say to pick up ink for the printer? Sorry, the phone is cutting out.
Can you hear me now? No, I need more computer paper. Listen, I'll text you exactly what I need. Thanks, Luke. Talk to you later.
Thanks, Stephanie. Sorry, my phone has really bad reception here. 59. Coincidences.
Well, hello there, Julia. Long time no see.
Meg. Hi. What a coincidence. I haven't seen you in ages. What are you doing here?
I just got a new job in the city, so I'm shopping for some clothes. Hey, what do you think of this shirt?
Well, you know how much I love blue. See? I've got the same shirt.
You always did have good taste. What a small world.
60. Calling for help. Hey, that car just ran a red light and hit that truck.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't know. Let's call 911. Hello? I'd like to report a car accident near the post office on Charles Street. It looks like a man is hurt. Yes, it just happened. Okay, thanks. Bye.
What did they say?
They're going to send an ambulance and a police car right away.
Good, they're here. I hope the man is okay.
I know. You have to be so careful when you're driving. 61. Ordering a meal.
Hello, I'll be your waiter today. Can I start you off with something to drink?
Yes. I'll have iced tea, please.
And I'll have lemonade.
Okay. Are you ready to order, or do you need a few minutes?
I think we're ready. I'll have the tomato soup to start, and the roast beef with mashed potatoes and peas.
How do you want the beef, rare, medium, or well done?
Well done, please.
And I'll just have the fish, with potatoes and a salad.
62. At the supermarket.
Hey, Julia, look at those desserts. How about baking some cookies today?
Yeah, that's a great idea. While we're here, let's pick up the ingredients. Okay, what do we need?
The recipe calls for flour, sugar and butter. Oh, and we also need eggs and chocolate chips.
Why don't you get the dairy ingredients? You'll find those in the refrigerated section in the back of the store. I'll get the dry ingredients, they're in aisle 10.
Great. Let's meet at the checkout.
Okay. See you there.
63. Running errands. Hi, there. How can I help you?
Well, I'm in town visiting for a few days, and I need to get some things done while I'm here.
Sure. What do you need?
I need to get my hair cut. I also need to have my new pants hemmed.
Okay. Here's a map of the city. There's a good hair salon here, which is just a block away. And there's tailor right here. Is there anything else?
Yes. I'll need to have my car serviced before my long drive home.
No problem. There's a good mechanic a few blocks away. 64. Shopping. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a sweater, in a size medium.
Let's see, here's a nice white one. What do you think?
I think I'd rather have it in blue.
Okay, here's blue, in a medium. Would you like to try it on?
Okay, yes, I love it. It fits perfectly. How much is it?
It's 0. It will be 3, with tax.
Perfect. I'll take it.
65. At the post office. What can I do for you today?
I need to mail this package to New York, please.
Okay, let's see how much it weighs. It's about 5 pounds. If you send it express, it will get there tomorrow. Or you can send it priority and it will get there by Saturday.
Saturday is fine. How much will that be?
$11.35. Do you need anything else?
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. I need a book of stamps, too.
Okay, your total comes to $20.35. 66. Catching up after class.
Hey, how did your physics exam go?
Not bad, thanks. I'm just glad it's over. How about you, how'd your presentation go?
Oh, it went really well. Thanks for helping me with it.
No problem. So, do you feel like studying tomorrow for our math exam?
Yeah, sure. Come over around 10 o'clock, after breakfast.
All right. I'll bring my notes. 67. Weather report.
It's freezing outside. What happened to the weather report? I thought this cold front was supposed to pass.
Yeah, I thought so too. That's what I read online this morning.
I guess the wind chill is really driving down the temperature.
Can we go inside? I feel like my toes are starting to go numb.
68. Transportation.
Should we take a taxi or a bus to the mall?
Let's take a bus. It's impossible to get a taxi during rush hour.
Isn't that a bus stop over there?
Yes, oh. There's a bus now. We'll have to run to catch it.
Oh, no. We just missed it.
No problem. There'll be another one in 10 minutes. 69. How old are you?
I'm really excited for Aunt Mary's surprise birthday party this afternoon. Aren't you?
Yeah. How old is she?
She'll be 55 on May 14th.
Wow. I didn't know that my mom was older. She's going to be 57 on September 2nd. Anyway, Aunt Mary's going to be so surprised to see us all here.
I know. But we still have to get all the food set up before she gets here, okay? We're all ready now. SHH. She's here.
Surprise.
70. At the movies. We'd like 2 tickets for the 3:30 show, please.
Here you go. Enjoy the movie.
Would you mind moving over one, So my friend and I can sit together?
No, not at all.
Thanks a lot. 71. What's your favorite sport? What time is the soccer game on? I thought it started at noon.
We must have had the wrong time. Oh, well, soccer's not my favorite sport anyway. I much prefer basketball.
Oh, really? I thought your favorite sport was tennis. I'm a big fan of basketball, too.
How about a game sometime?
Sure thing. Why don't we go shoot some hoops now since the soccer game isn't on?
Excellent idea. Let's go.
72. At the pet store.
Oh. What a beautiful cat. What do you think?
I think I'd rather get a dog. Dogs are more loyal than cats.
Yes, but there's so much work. Would you be willing to walk it every single day? And clean up after it?
Good point. What about a bird? Or a fish?
We'd have to invest a lot of money in a cage or a fish tank. And I don't really know how to take care of a bird or a fish.
Well, we're obviously not ready to get a pet yet.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go grab some coffee and talk about it.
73. Parents' night out. Can you get a babysitter for tonight?
I don't know. Why?
Well, I thought we could go out for dinner and then go to a movie afterward.
I can call Debbie and see if she's available. She usually doesn't like to sit during the week, but she might make an exception.
Well, do that, and then call me at the office if you have any luck.
Okay, but don't get your hopes too high. It's hard to find a good babysitter these days.
74. A night at the theater.
What a fantastic performance. Thank you for inviting me to the musical.
You are welcome. I'm happy you enjoyed the show. The choreography of the dancers was incredible. It reminds me of when I used to dance.
I know. You were such a talented ballerina. Do you miss dancing?
Oh, that's very kind of you, Shannon. I do miss it sometimes. But I will always be a fan of the arts. That's why I love going to musicals, because it's the perfect combination of song, dance and theater.
Absolutely. I'm glad you are still an art fan too. Thank you for the invitation. It's always a pleasure to attend an arts event with you and learn something new.
75. What are you good at?
So, what should we do?
Well, I like to do arts and crafts, and I'm really good at drawing. What do you think?
How about playing a board game? That would be more fun.
Okay. Let's play Scrabble. I'm really good at spelling, too.
Oh, yeah? We'll see about that.
76. Car insurance. I need to get car insurance. You got any ideas?
Well, you could try my company. It seems to have fair rates.
Do they insure older cars?
As far as I know, they insure all kinds of vehicles.
How long have you had a policy with them?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 5 years.
And you say their rates are low?
Not low, reasonable. I've always gotten good service from them. Let me give you their phone number and you can call them.
77. Taking a vacation.
I just bought a ticket to New York City. I'm so excited to see the city.
Good for you. Traveling is so much fun. I love discovering new places and new people. When are you leaving?
Next week. I'm taking the red eye. It was cheaper. Hopefully, I'll be able to sleep on the plane.
I wish I could go with you. New York City is a magical place. You will have so much fun.
I hope so. I'm going to visit my brother who lives there. I will stay for a week and then take the train down to Washington, D.C.
That sounds like a great vacation. I'm looking forward to a week at the beach for my summer vacation. I just want to relax.
78. Giving your opinion. Where should we take a vacation this year? Let's decide soon.
Well, I'd like to go somewhere warm. How about the beach? Or we could rent a cabin on the lake.
You want to go to the beach, again? I want to ski this winter. How about a compromise? What about traveling to the Alps in Europe next April? We can find a ski resort on a lake.
Oh, we've never been to Europe before. But I don't know if it will be sunny and warm then. I need to do some research first. That will help me make up my mind.
79. Hobbies. I'm so happy this week of midterm exams is finished.
Same here. I'm looking forward to relaxing in the mountains this weekend. I've planned a little hike in the woods. And I'm gonna take a canoe trip down the river if the weather cooperates.
Oh, fun. I'm going to Michigan. I'm taking my camera because fall is coming fast. The leaves are already turning all shades of red and orange. It will be awesome.
Next time you go there, I'll join you. I've heard Michigan is a great place to go canoeing.
80. Weddings.
Doesn't the bride look beautiful in that wedding dress?
Yes. She looks amazing. And the groom is so romantic. I just heard the story of how they got engaged. He proposed to her during a candlelight dinner in London. Did you know that was where they went to school?
Oh, wonderful. And the honeymoon. What a great idea. Most people just go to the beach for a week after they tie the knot. But they plan on heading to California and cruising the coast on their motorcycle.
Really? What a fantastic idea. This is by far the best wedding I've ever been to.
81. Giving advice.
Thanks for meeting with me during your lunch hour. I appreciate it.
No problem. I'm happy to help. What's going on?
Oh, the usual. Should I take this new job? Or do I stick with my current one?
Well, I think it's time for a change, don't you? They pay you late and you are unhappy.
Do you really think so?
I know so. And I've been listening to you complain for over a year now. Trust me. Take the job. What do you have to lose?
82. Making plans.
When shall we meet?
You mean to talk about the party?
Right. We really need to plan better this time. Remember what a mess it was at the last party?
I sure do. I hope we'll do much more planning this time.
Well, that's why we're going to meet tomorrow at my house. How does 7:30 sound to you?
Fine by me. I'll call Jan and Judy. We'll see you tomorrow.
83. Discussing the economy.
The economic news doesn't look good, does it?
Not according to the newspaper yesterday. I saw a similar report last night on TV.
I saw that, too. The analysis seemed to be quite realistic.
I hope they're wrong. We really need to get the rising price structure under control.
Well, costs seem to be rising in so many categories that it appears to defeat any efforts at stabilization.
That's my feeling, too. Raw material now costs more. Labor is demanding higher wages and production costs continue to soar.
There may be some relief this summer. I understand the price of some foodstuffs will decrease.
84. Getting something fixed.
How long do you think it'll take to fix it?
Hard to tell. Sometimes we can find the problem right away and sometimes it may take an hour or two.
Should I wait or come back later?
Suit yourself, but it's probably better to come back later.
You will get it fixed today, won't you?
I don't see any problem. We should have it ready for you by 3 at the latest. But, better call before you come.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
85. Dental appointment. Dr. Katuna's office. May I help you?
Yes. I'd like to make an appointment for a dental checkup.
Are you one of the doctor's regular patients?
No, I'm not. I recently moved to this area and a friend of mine recommended Dr. Katuna.
I see. Dr. Katuna can see you next Thursday. Do you prefer morning or afternoon?
Morning is best for me.
Would 10:30 be all right?
That would be fine.
Good. We'll expect you then at 10:30 on Thursday.
Thank you very much.
86. Neighborhood problem.
We've got to do something about the neighbor's dog.
Why? Has he been into your flower garden again?
The flower garden, the garbage can, and yesterday he started digging holes in the yard.
Did you talk to Mrs. Gorham about it?
You know how she is. All sweetness and light to your face, but then she never does anything. They should either keep that animal in the house or tied up.
I'll talk to Hank about it tonight. He usually listens.
We need more than listening, dear. We need action.
87. Car theft.
Did you hear about what happened to Howard?
No, what?
Someone stole his car.
Really? When did it happen?
Last night. He left it parked in front of his girlfriend's house, and when he came out to go home, it was gone.
Wow. That's really tough. He just bought it last month, didn't he?
Uh-huh. Fortunately, he's got insurance and the police think they already have a good lead.
Well, I certainly wish him luck. 88. Getting ready.
We don't have much time.
I'm hurrying as fast as I can.
Well, try to hurry a little bit more, will you? I don't want to be late.
Oh, we won't be late. You know how these affairs are. They never start on time.
Maybe so. But I always like to get there on time.
Oh, you're such a fuddy-duddy. Don't worry. I'll get you there with time to spare.
Is that a promise?
It's a promise. Now leave me alone while I finish getting ready. 89. A short discussion.
Don't forget, Jim and Adrian are coming over tonight.
I thought they were coming next week.
No. Tonight's the night. I told you at least a half a dozen times.
Well, I forgot.
You forget all too easily if you ask me.
Anyway, I've made other plans.
Like what?
I told Frank I'd help him work on his car.
Then, you'll just have to tell him you can't come.
90. Mail time.
The mail has arrived.
Did I get anything?
I think so. Let me look. You got something from the bank and an advertisement from a health spa.
Give me the letter from the bank. It might be important.
Here. Maybe you've overdrawn your account.
No danger of that. I don't have any money to overdraw. I hope it's an offer of that job I applied for.
91. Family squabble. Come on. It's time to go.
Wait a minute. Just hold your horses. What's your hurry, anyway?
Well, I've got to stop and get gas in the car, first.
That won't take long.
Well, it won't if there's no line at the pump.
Well, I'm not quite ready.
I'll give you 5 more minutes, then I'm going on without you.
You wouldn't do a thing like that.
Oh, yes I would. 92. Planning a business trip.
When shall I say that you will arrive?
Tell them that I plan to be there by tomorrow afternoon.
Shall I have them make a hotel reservation for you?
No need. I made one last week by telephone.
Do you plan to stay longer than 3 days?
I don't think so. I can take care of all the necessary business in 3 days.
Well, have a good trip.
Thank you. 93. Going to a Great Lake. Lake Superior is the largest of the 5 Great Lakes.
That's right. It's also considered the second largest lake in the world.
It's hard to imagine now, but it was carved by glaciers over 12,000 years ago.
I'm glad it's warmer now. Otherwise, I wouldn't want to go scuba diving.
This is going to be the coolest dive ever. Are there really shipwrecks that we can explore on the bottom of the lake?
The guide told me that there are over 5,000 ships scattered on the bottom of the 5 lakes.
That's a lot of possible hidden treasure to find. 94. Maple syrup and pancakes. These pancakes are amazing. I'm hooked on Vermont maple syrup.
I still can't believe what the waiter said. Vermont produces more than 1 million gallons of maple syrup each year.
That's syrup for a lot of pancakes.
After our walk yesterday to see some of Vermont's covered bridges, it's no wonder you're so hungry.
How far did we walk?
We took the same route as a half marathon that is held every year, so we walked over 13 miles.
Those bridges were beautiful. I wish we could see more.
There are about 100 authentic covered bridges in this state, so we might see some more on our drive today.
95. From Grand Central to Connecticut. Grand Central was incredible.
Yes, I loved the painted ceiling the best.
It's hard to believe that it's just a couple of hours later, and we're in a rural area of Connecticut. But why exactly are we here?
This was part of the Underground Railroad.
You mean like a subway?
No, not at all. The Underground Railroad was neither underground nor railroad. During the time of slavery in the U.S., many slaves chose to escape from their owners and find a safe place.
The Underground Railroad was part of the abolitionist movement, and it gave safe places to fugitive slaves to stay as they went north to escape slavery. People helped them along the way. It was a dangerous trip for slaves, and the people who helped them ran a risk too.
Wow, and this area of Connecticut was part of the Underground Railroad?
this part and other places in the state too.
96. Getting a tourist visa. Did we book our flights yet for our trip to the US?
Sam, first we need to get our visas. When do we go to the US Embassy for our tourist visa interviews?
We have a lot to do before going to the interviews. First, we need individual pictures of each of us. There are photo requirements, so we probably should go to a photography studio that takes passport photos.
What else do we need to do?
There's a form to fill out. After we complete the form, we must print the confirmation page. We need to bring that page to our interviews.
And we have to schedule our interviews at the US Embassy.
And I've checked our passports. All of our passports are valid for at least 6 months after our trip.
97. Hiking in New Hampshire.
There was so much news about the New Hampshire primary during this election year, and now we are here.
Well, what we're going to do here is quite different from the primary. We're going hiking on the Appalachian Trail.
We're not hiking the entire New Hampshire section of the trail, are we?
Of course not. We're just hiking for a few hours. Then, tomorrow we'll drive up Mount Washington.
Let's make sure we have snacks and water for the hike.
Should we bring a compass and a map? What if there's no service on the trail?
Good idea. We don't want to get stranded in the middle of the woods.
98. Some of the main things about Maine.
This is a beautiful drive up the Maine coastline.
I still can't believe how many lighthouses we've seen.
Well, the coastline is pretty rocky, so it makes sense that they'd need a lot of lighthouses. They guide the sailors and fishermen safely to the harbor.
That's a good point. And it's a long coastline.
Well, I'm hoping we get to see a moose and not just more lighthouses.
The guidebook says there are about 75,000 moose in Maine, but I don't think we'll see one along the coast.
That's too bad. Well, what else is Maine famous for?
Lobster. It's a staple dish of many of the restaurants in the state. We definitely should eat some before we leave.
99. At the aquarium. This aquarium is humongous.
Yes, it's the largest aquarium in the Western Hemisphere and houses tens of thousands of fish and other sea creatures.
And it houses some notable species.
Like whale sharks. I'm looking forward to seeing those. This is one of the few places in the world to see them. Let's go see them first.
Sounds good to me. After that, I want to see the manta ray. There are only 4 places in the world that display one, and this is one of those places.
Great. Let's go see the whale sharks and then the manta ray.
100. Family plans.
The gas company phoned this afternoon.
About the gas stove that we ordered?
Yes, and also about the gas furnace you asked about.
What did they say?
They're going to send someone out to talk with us about the furnace.
Good. I think we're doing the right thing. The old furnace just isn't very efficient anymore.
I agree. We should be able to afford a new furnace now that you got that raise in salary.
Exactly my thoughts.